Cassia Faye Hayden. Welcome to my channel. I know it's been a very long time since I've done a video for you guys. I've been meaning to, and I've just been very busy, and there's a lot going on. There's my powers in most of my house has gone out, so I've been kind of afraid to do videos in case my phone wasn't fully charged. And, you know, I didn't want it to die halfway through a video and then have to keep making, like, massive amounts of videos and then, like, edit them all together and, you know, kind of a bit of a nightmare. But, so right now it seems like the stuff that is still working seems to be steadily still working, so thank God for that. My entire living room is, actually everything I have working in my living room right now is actually wired up into the kitchen. So and then, you know, I've got like my whole bedroom, everything I have working in my bedroom actually wired up into my bathroom through extension cords. But you know, I don't know how I'm gonna get it fixed, but you know, at some point I'm gonna have to get it fixed. So before my my appliances, my cooking appliances and my fridges go out. So gotta be able to eat. You know, I can handle walking around with a lantern all night, trying to make sure I don't trip over the cats, you know, and mostly spend most of my time at night on the couch anyway, before I go to bed. But you know, like, just I want to keep as much power left going as possible. But anyway, there's that, and then I started going to a new church, which I've been wanting to do videos for you guys, you know, to talk about that, and because the way my grandma raised me was she was raised both Catholic and Christian, and she kind of like melded those together to like kind of have the ritual of the Catholicism and the everything else of the Christian. So you know, over the last several months, and actually even over the last few years now, I've been drawn more and more and more back to what she taught me. And you know, I didn't even know that was a religion. I thought it was just, you know, her mixing two together. So apparently it's a thing. Apparently there's a lot of religions that are pretty much the same thing she raised me with. So well, as it turns out, conveniently, there is a church right across the street from the park I live in, that is pretty much exactly the thing my grandma taught me. A mix between Catholic ritual and Christianity. So I started going to that church, and it's been really amazing. The people are just wonderful. They remind me of my grandma and Sam, you know, with all of their love and compassion and their need to help and just give and just be exactly the kind of person that my grandma taught me to be, and exactly the kind of person that I love Sam for being, and that I loved my grandma so much for being. So there's that, and you know, feeling kind of at home because what they're teaching, not only in morals but also in, you know, religion, exactly what I was taught growing up. It feels like I've come back home. Like I mean, I know my grandma's not there, but it really does feel like I'm back home with her, you know, going to church there, and it's kind of awesome. And you know, it's helping me connect with Sam better too, because you know, he's always been Christian, and he's always he's never kind of ever tried to push me into any religion that I didn't feel comfortable with. But you know, as a Christian who wants the person that he loves to be in heaven with him when when we pass on, not wanting anything bad to happen to me, he's very glad that I found this church that feels so right for me and feels like I'm, back with my grandma's religion again. And then there's this guy that's at church that I don't want anybody to think negatively, because this health issues are a big thing for me and for Sam, and for me growing up too, for my whole family, because I pretty much got raised in hospitals and nursing homes, because my grandpa was very, very sick, and he had strokes, seizures, and heart attacks every year. And he spent 10 years in a nursing home, and pretty much almost every month nearly in the hospital, with us thinking that that was the day, that was when it was going to happen, that we were going to lose him, spending like my entire childhood terrified my grandpa was gonna leave us. So it was kind of hard, and it was kind of scary, and I don't like hospitals, I don't like doctors, and because of other reasons that have more to do with how I grew up with my mom and stuff. I don't like courthouses. but but anyway, so there's other stuff going on that I don't really want to discuss either on video. It's kind of more personal and not something that you would want to put out there. But it's been a very busy and very stressful, and at the same time very blessed week. And before I get much further, I want to tell you guys happy Easter. And happy Good Friday, because I am currently filming this on Good Friday. Yesterday was Maundy Thursday, and if you guys don't know what Maundy Thursday is, I just figured out what Maundy Thursday was joining this church. So it's basically a day where Lutherans celebrate the Last Supper, and so they actually have a meal that's very similar to the Last Supper, and during that supper, there's a very beautiful service. It's my first time going to something like that, and it was so beautiful, but yeah, I really enjoyed it, and it really felt right, I really felt like it was a good thing, and an important thing to celebrate. So, and then there's Good Friday service tonight, and then there's a service, obviously Easter service in the morning on Easter. But anyway, so, and I found a pair of boots that I really like, cowboy boots. My grandpa always wore cowboy boots and cowboy hats, and I have this straw cowgirl hat that I found last year that I started wearing. I won't wear them together because I feel like it's too much, but I found these beautiful cowboy boots that are the tops are camo, purple camo, and the bottoms are just regular cowboy boots, and I love them. So I started wearing them kind of everywhere that isn't church. Or I have been wearing them to church, but not Sunday church service, because I feel that camo, for me, my grandma raised me to dress more conservative for church, so I feel like that's important for me to do that. So that's how I go to church. I dress up very conservatively, not to try to feel like I'm better than anybody, but out of respect for God. Showing him that I appreciate him, and making sure I'm dressed up nicely out of respect for him. I'm sure God doesn't care, but it makes me feel good. And it was the way I was raised, so it feels right. But so I've got cowboy boots now that make me feel closer to my grandpa. I've got that hat that makes me feel closer to my grandpa. And then, so there's this guy that's at church, who recently had a stroke. And, like, the poor thing, like, I don't know why, but for some reason, and I don't even think people mean to, like, for some reason, when something happens like that to somebody, where all of a sudden it seems like they're not all there anymore, and on the inside, people treat them that way, and then they start kind of like setting them off to the side and don't interact with them like they used to. And no, I don't think anybody meant to be that way, but I think they just didn't know really what to do or how to act. But I saw this, and I saw how he wasn't getting anybody really talking to him other than making sure he was fed. And he was kind of left alone while everybody was cleaning up. Like I said, I don't think anybody meant to disclude him in any way. Like, everybody at the church is so wonderful and welcoming and kind and loving and just amazing. And but having seen my grandpa like that for so many years, I know that, it's the body that can't function. It's the vocal cords and the body, and the person on the inside is still there, still just as sharp as a whip as they always were, and just they're screaming on the inside to be seen as the person they were before, you know. And I imagine that even if nobody meant to disclude him in any way, that he was probably kind of hurt by it, because he's still there on the inside. He may not be able to show it like he used to right now because he's still sick, he's still recovering, but he's still in there. He's still in there. He still wants to be seen. He still wants to be included, like anybody would, So, I sat down with. During the dinner, I included him. I tried to focus most of my conversation with him because it kind of felt like I was doing something not just for him but also for my grandpa. Like grandpa might be watching down, looking down on me and be like, so she did notice that I was still in there. Because when I was a teenager, you know how teenagers are. I wasn't exactly, as a kid and a teenager, I wasn't exactly as focused on him as I should have been, and I really regret that. Because my grandma would take us every week to go see him, and I would just be bored and not really know what to do, and then the nurse would come in and she'd flip him over, and you'd be getting a look of stuff you don't want to see, and you're like, oh my god. But I I just I knew he was still in there, and I knew it was hard for him, but as a teenager, it was I was just kind of a little bit selfish about how bored I was, and it just feels so wrong now. And then when I saw him sitting alone, while everybody was cleaning up, I guess they kind of knew that he couldn't really help much, so they just kind of let him rest. But I was like, I think I need to sit with him and keep him company and let him know that I still see him on the inside. That, I don't really know what he was like before because I just met him, but, knowing how grandpa was dealing with this, and like I said, he had stroke, seizures, and heart attacks every year for 10 years. And like this guy may have only had one stroke, so he'll thankfully recover much faster, but it's no less difficult. So I felt the need to sit with him and just try to comfort him, and tell him that I still see him on the inside. I know he's still in there, just as smart as he ever was, and to be patient and just take his time every day, one day at a time, and he'll get better, and he'll get better before he even knows it, and much faster than my grandpa did. And you know, and when he starts getting dramatically better, he'll feel so much better about the situation. And he really seemed to appreciate me sitting with him and talking with him. Um, and I felt pretty good about it too, because it kind of felt like I was connecting with my grandpa again. Um, and I don't know, part of me, I think, kind of needed that. And you know, I wasn't just helping him, I was helping myself too at the same time. And Callie says hi. Say hi, Callie. My sweet girly go. And I've got my Easter decorations up on the couch behind me. I had to put them on the sitting part of the couch, or the couch, which is actually a futon. But we got my little ducky right there, which I kind of consider. Well, it could be a chick. It could be a chick. It could be a ducky. Who knows? I'm considering it a chick. And then we got my emojis, which I kind of like leave out for pretty much every season, because there's no wrong season for emojis. We've got the little devil emoji. We got the little smiley face emoji with its tongue out, just kind of like being silly. And then we've got my little blue bunny. We've got the bumblebee that I made several years ago. And then we've got my little Easter gnome. It's got little bunny ears, my little gnome. Here, I'll show these to you guys. I made this several years ago. It's a little yarn bumblebee. Just cute. When Faye was still alive, she loved to play with that thing. And then we've got my little blue bunny. Cute little blue bunny. And then we've got, I don't know why it's yellow. I don't get it. But I know, it looks like a bumblebee because it's yellow. But, right? It looks like a bumblebee because it's yellow. But it's not. It's, for some reason, I know, it's very strange. For some reason, it's a yellow ladybug. Don't ask me why the ladybug is yellow, but I don't know. I thought it was cute, so I was like, you know what? I'll put it up with the rest of my stuff, my Easter stuff, because Easter is very spring. So, bumblebees and ladybugs, very spring-like. And then we got my little Peep. Isn't that cute? And it actually has the little Peep logo on it. So, isn't that adorable? And of course, we've got my little Siamese kitty up here that I always keep on the couch for the kitties. I've only got my Himalayan left now, just Trinity, and that's another reason I haven't really filmed in a while. I'm still grieving over the ones I've lost since I moved in, and it's been really hard. And now that Sam's recovered from his health issues, I'm doing a lot better, and thankfully he's doing a lot better, because it ain't all about me. Because yeah, it affects me too, because I love him, but it's his health issues. So I was really worried about him. I was really scared that I was going to lose him, and we're trying to make sure it doesn't happen again, that he doesn't get sick like that again. So, and he did find out that part of it was that he got cat scratch fever. One of his cats, his outside cat, she had she caught and killed and was sleeping with a dead bird for weeks. And she's kind of timid, so she didn't mean to scratch him, but he had picked her up to try to I think he was trying to bring her in for a minute to see if she would want to be in. And she flipped out and scratched him because I'm fairly certain she was abused because it feels like all of her bones at some point had been broken, or at least most of her bones. And so she seems to be terrified of coming inside, and so that's why he leaves her outside because she seems pretty terrified to come inside. And, she walks like she has pretty bad arthritis, and she's starting to get less timid, and she's definitely less timid with him because, I mean, for some reason, all girl cats, all females in general, I don't get jealous because, I know he only wants me, There's no reason to get jealous of other women because they're hitting on him when I know, the only woman he wants is me. And, why get jealous of a cat? I think it's cute that all female cats are obsessed with him. It's adorable. But, so, yeah, like, and, animals in general just kind of love him because, how animals are. They can kind of sense that someone's a good person. So, you know, they just instinctively know that he's a good guy, and they all just kind of like automatically love him. And they kind of have the same reaction with me. And right now his cat Lucky has kind of been a little bit wary of me because he hasn't seen me for a very long time, and within the last few months I've been spending more and more time over there because Sam's kind of preparing himself mentally for his oldest to move out and go to college, and she hasn't been home a whole lot in general because she's spending pretty much all of her time either with her boyfriend or at work. And then his youngest is there like every other weekend, but like that's pretty much it. And then his middle child, she's like pretty much, she's never there now. She's like afraid to come over because of her mom. So like they'll go out and do things on their day together instead because he doesn't want to pressure her into it, and he wants her to know that she's still wanted and loved, and he respects her boundaries. So, they'll go out to the mall and do something fun, and, but, now that Bella is starting to not be home as much, and now that Andrea's not coming over anymore, and, Bella's getting ready to graduate and move to Detroit and go to college, he's getting more and more lonely there, so he's having me over more often. But Lucky hasn't seen me for so long, so he kind of assumes that my reaction to spending time with him would be more like how Andrea behaved with him. And she would chase him down and corner his butt and make him give her attention, that poor cat. As someone who not only used to breed, but has a massive love for cats and grew up with them, and, I know better. You don't chase down a cat. If they want space, you leave them alone. You let them come to you. So, I'm trying to be patient with him and let him realize that, it's up to him in his own time when he wants to come to me and give me attention, if he wants to give me attention. And, Sam's dog Willow, she's just like, every time she sees me, she's like super excited. I'm like, it seems like I'm her favorite person now. I'm not gonna complain. I love that dog. She's fluffy and beautiful and super sweet and so well behaved, and just like the perfect dog. And then he's got this little, well, she's not exactly little because she's very well fed, black cat named Cece, and she's starting to get used to me now and wanting more attention from me. Willow kind of gets jealous and tries to drive her away. But she's getting more used to me now that I've been over more often, and you know, I think it's nice that that I'm getting to spend more time with him and more time at his house, and some time with his animals, and you know, while at the same time, you know, still spoiling my babies, because you know, they're my babies. I have to spoil them, give them all the attention I can, and feeding them people food, and they're not supposed to be getting into that bag of food over there that I hear them getting into right now. They're not supposed to do that. But so you know, it's I've been very grateful to God lately for all the blessings I have right now. A roof over my head, my babies, spending time with Sam's Sam's fur babies, spending time with Sam, and finding a church I feel welcome and like at home at, you know. So and I know I usually do like self-care videos and fidget videos and all that. I really can't afford fidget videos or haul videos right now. With me not even able to afford to fix my wiring or my floor or my roof. Everything else would come after, because everything else is not as much of a concern as those three things. But so, you know, I won't probably be able to do fidgets and hauls all that much for a while. Sometimes I might splurge a little bit to try to get some things that I might need, or just some things just to feel like, you know, oh, there's Sam. Just to feel like I'm not completely suffocated in bills, and you know, trying to get things here repaired, and honestly, I don't even know how I'm going to afford it. I have no idea how I'm going to afford to get any of the repairs done, when I can barely even afford the bills as it is, especially after winter. And but so you know, I'm gonna be working on doing what hauls I can when I can, but you know, it won't be as much as I used to before I moved here, because I need to get the wiring fixed. I need to get the floor fixed. I need to get the roof fixed. These are pretty important things, and I don't even know where to start with saving up for getting them done, or having somehow getting them done. But and there's other things going on too. But you know, at least I have the church to emotionally support me, and Sam to emotionally support me, and all that. But but I will start trying to get more self-care videos in, and I would very much like to find my devotionals, and you know, get some things to do, like Sunday videos for you guys. I've been wanting to do videos like that for a while now. I just don't have what I need to do Sunday videos. I mean, the self care videos, I do have stuff to do. It's just, I've been kind of overwhelmed with the thing that's going on that I don't want to tell you guys. And, you know, the church hasn't really been overwhelming me. It's been kind of helping, but it's been keeping me busy, and Sam's been keeping me busy, and at the same time helping me mentally and comforting me, because God, I've been needing it. But I wanted to get you guys out a video, at least for like, not specifically for Easter, but like to let you guys know that I did not forget about you guys, and you know, let you guys kind of update on what's kind of been going on, except for the thing I'm not going to tell you guys. Yeah. The important people know about it. Sam knows about it. My friend Lindsay knows about it. My my pastor knows about it. I haven't talked to my family about it yet, because I'm not ready. But I mean, once it's all over with, I think then I'll talk to them about it, because right now I can't deal with the judgment. I can't deal with it. So, you know, when it's all over, then I'll talk to them about it and be like, look, I'm good. It's all good. But right now, I'm stressed out and afraid enough as it is without their judgment on top of it. So, you know, I'll talk to them about it when it's all over. But I'm assured that everything should turn out okay. Um, so I kind of assumed as much anyway, because he is very wanting to talk to me at the moment. God, I love him. He's so amazing. Like, if I didn't have him, I don't know what I would do right now. Like, um, aside from the fact that he's been helping me take care of it physically, he's been helping take care of me emotionally on a monumental level, and I don't know what I'd do without him right now. But anyway, I wanted to update you guys so you knew I was not ignoring you. I know it's been like over a month since I've posted a video, and I've been feeling really bad about it, and I've been trying to get around to doing one for you guys. And again, I'm sorry I haven't posted, and I'm still gonna keep doing videos for you guys, and I haven't given up on you. I haven't forgotten about you. I've just been incredibly busy and incredibly stressed out with that situation, that I'm not going to go into detail about. But and Callie came back to say hi again. Say hi, Callie. Yeah. So yeah. It's been a lot, but you know, there's also been a lot of blessings in there also. So and like I said, I was assured everything's gonna be okay. So, you know, like, I'm probably freaking out and stressing out and everything for no reason, but it's a type of situation where, you know, you would be freaking out and stressing out entirely. It's not a medical thing, but when it's all over, like my family, I'll tell you guys what's going on too. But I wanted to make sure you guys knew I didn't give up on you, and you know, I'm sorry for not posting in a while, and you know, I'll keep posting when I can. Just, you know, bear with me, guys. I know I'm behind on videos like a whole month. But, you know, I'm not giving up on you. just bear with me. But anyway, I hope you guys like the video, and please like, share, and subscribe, and you know, I'll see you guys in my next video, and take care of yourselves, okay? Take good care of yourselves mentally and physically, and you know, if no one's told you, you are enough, you are loved, you are appreciated, you are wanted, and you are needed. And if you don't feel like that from anybody else, know that even if I don't know you personally, because maybe we never really met or ever talked before, I do care about you, even if I've never met you. I care about you. I appreciate you. You matter to me. Each and every one of you who watch my videos, and I know there's not a whole lot of people who do, but I appreciate each and every one of you, and all of you matter so much to me. So, you know, and I'm not the only person that loves you guys and cares about you guys and appreciates you guys, even if it feels that way at times. Like, I know a lot of times we might feel alone, and we might feel unwanted and unloved, but don't ever let those feelings take over. Don't ever let them bring you down. I know it's hard, and I know at times you're just gonna let those feelings take over, because you know, some days you just gotta feel. You know, some days you just gotta let it out and just feel. But you know, don't let it take over your life. You can have those days where you just let yourself feel, but don't let them feelings take over your life. Always remind yourself as much as you can that you are loved and appreciated and wanted and needed, and people people love you, and you are a part of this world in an integral way, even if it seems like to you that you may not be. Um, everybody matters in this world, even even if they feel like they don't. Like, everybody matters. This world is, you're here for a reason. Everyone is born and made and the person that they are for a reason. And don't ever forget that. Just keep being positive as much as you can, and love yourself as much as you can, and know that other people love you for who you are as much as you can. The more you remind yourself of those things, the better you'll feel about yourself, and the easier it'll be to get through your day and get through whatever hardships you might be dealing with. Just stay strong and just keep telling yourself these beautiful positive things, because it's true. And don't ever let yourself believe otherwise more than like a day. Because like I said, everybody has those days. Even I have those days a lot. So just, let those days pass, and then, go back to taking care of yourself mentally. Just keep taking care of yourself and keep loving yourself, and knowing that others love you too. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day. And again, I care about you guys. Bye bye.